Hey guys, it's Dr. Anderson, Life Centers Chiropractic in Missouri City, Texas. Today I want to talk to you about a devastating condition if you ever had it. It's called vertigo. So vertigo refers to extreme dizziness where it almost feels like the entire room is spinning. It's a crazy phenomenon if you've ever experienced it. I personally have not, but I've treated dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of patients every year that suffer from vertigo, and they describe just like almost like it's a constant earthquake and create nausea, visual disturbances. The worst thing is how it's very scary, but also for many people it's very debilitating in your life. You can't drive, you can't safely operate a vehicle. Imagine what your day-to-day life would be like if you couldn't drive yourself around town and go to work every day, or pick your kids up from school, or go to the mall, shop with your friends, or you can't even go get groceries for yourself and you have to have a friend drive you to work, right? I have that experience with a patient of mine. So it is a devastating thing, and corrective chiropractic care gets amazing results in our clinic with vertigo. And one of the major reasons why, there's lots of things that cause vertigo, but one of the major causes of vertigo is something called cervicogenic vertigo. So cervicogenic vertigo refers to the fact that there's a very particular alignment of the spine. If we viewed you from the back, the vertebrae should be in a nice straight line without any rotation or twisting or any bends of the spine. If I looked at you sideways, like the poster here, facing this direction, your head should be over your shoulders with a C-shaped arch. If that starts to go forward in front, and it starts to straighten out, that's another example of a vertebral subluxation or a misalignment in the spine. And when this is happening, it can create all sorts of different symptoms. For some people, it causes some neck pain, some stiffness, some irritation. But many times, you can have these subluxations or misalignments with no musculoskeletal neck pain in the beginning. But as they stay there, they can affect the other tissue. Mainly, in the example of vertigo, all of these nerve roots branch out. The brain is sending really trillions of signals of information back and forth every second of your life, trillions and trillions every second. And it's communicating and sending life and energy through the brain, spinal cord, and nerves, and controlling all the organs and tissues of the body. So for vertigo, there's a grouping of nerves specifically in the mid-cervical spine that branch out called your cervical ganglion. And those cervical ganglion go to the eyes, the thyroid area, basically the inner ear, the sinus canal. It goes from everything from here up, branches out. It affects the inner ear, the sinus. It can affect the vision, the eyes, and the ducts of the eyes, and many different components of the head and face. So when those nerves are weakened and irritated, that can trigger these vertigo experiences. It's very common with people that had old injuries, or old whiplash, or jerking or falling injuries, or people that have had degenerative changes in their cervical spine and arthritis, or people that have a computer job and they must sit all day long and they start to distort the alignment, or God forbid, our kids every day like this and our phones nonstop, and we start to misalign the spine. And that interference at the brainstem or the nerve roots, the cervical ganglia, or even the blood supply, the vertebral artery, the red line that feeds life and blood into the brain, all those things can be interfered with when you have an unhealthy alignment in your spine. People never think about it unless you get neck pain, but the spine is the lifeline to the body. It's the connection between the brain and the body, and it's connected by your spine. That's why it's important to take great care of it. Whether it hurts or doesn't hurt, it needs to be maintained and taken care of, just like we take care of our teeth and our fitness and our nutrition and our cars and everything else, our houses. We take care of our yards and our trees. The spine has to be taken care of too. So if you're suffering with vertigo, I know it can be debilitating. We have an extremely high success rate of helping people just by helping this biomechanical solution in the spinal cord, nerve roots, and brainstem. If you've never had that evaluated, it's really easy to find out. You can come meet with us. We'll do an examination. We'll take any x-rays that are necessary. If there's any imaging right here on site in the office, and we can see exactly, a picture's worth 1,000 words. You can see exactly where the alignment is, if it's affecting you and your type of vertigo, and if we can help. So we'd love to see you then. If you want to click the link, make an appointment, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.